Welcome back, dear students, to Standard 7 Biology class. In the previous video, we have started the third chapter, that is Kingdom Classification Part 2. In the 5-kingdom classification system given by R.H. Whittaker, the last kingdom is Kingdom Animalia. It is divided into two major groups, that is invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates are animals without a backbone and vertebrates are animals with backbone. These groups are further classified into smaller groups, that is invertebrates are classified into Porifera, Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Mollusca, Arthropoda and Echinodermata. Vertebrates are further divided into fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. So let's discuss about invertebrates. You know that invertebrates are the animals without a backbone. They form the largest group of animal kingdom. Invertebrates can be found on different habitats such as on land and water bodies such as ponds, rivers, streams and oceans. The group invertebrates are further divided into 8 major groups or phylum. They are Porifera, Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Mollusca, Arthropoda and Echinodermata. So you have to learn the characters of each group. Let's begin with the first group, Porifera. The organisms in phylum Porifera are mainly found living in water. So they are aquatic animals and are mostly marine. Generally, animals can move from place to place, but the organisms in Porifera cannot move. They are found attached to the floor of the water body in which they live. An example of organism included in Porifera are sponges. This is how sponges look like. They have a simple body and it is cylindrical in shape. A characteristic feature of sponges is their body is covered with small pores or holes. It is through these pores the water and food enter into their body. At the top of the body there is a single large pore. Through this large pore the waste are passed out. Scypha and Euspongia are the types of sponges included in group Porifera. The next group is Cnidaria. This group is also called as Coelenterata. The organisms of phylum Cnidaria are also found in water, that is, they live in aquatic habitats. Most of the animals are marine, while some organisms such as Hydra live in fresh water as well. Two examples of organisms in phylum Cnidaria is Hydra and jellyfish. Most of them have a soft and translucent body, that means semi-transparent body like jellyfish. The mouth consists of a single opening at one end of the body which leads to a hollow cavity. Some organisms are found attached to the ocean floor while the others are seen free floating. So the organisms in Cnidaria exist in two forms. Some are fixed forms, that is, they are fixed to the ocean floor, and some are free floating forms, that is, they are not fixed, they can move freely. Examples of the attached forms is Hydra. This is Hydra. Hydra has a vase-like shape. The upper part of the body has long, slender, filament-like projections which is called as tentacles. What are they called? Tentacles. Tentacles help in the movement and in catching their food or prey. Example of free-living form is jellyfish. It has an inverted bowl-like shape. The lower part of the body has numerous tentacles which help for movement and for catching the prey. So now you have learned the first two groups of invertebrates, Porifera and Cnidaria. What are the two examples of the group Porifera? sponges such as Scypha and Euspongia. What are the two examples of group Cnidaria? Hydra and jellyfish. So let's recall the important characters of these two groups. The group Porifera comprises of aquatic animals that are mostly marine. They have a simple body which is cylindrical in shape, and their body is covered with numerous pores through which the water and food enter into the body. Examples of organisms included in Porifera is sponges such as Scypha and Euspongia. The group Cnidaria consists of mostly marine animals. They exist in two forms. Some are attached to the ocean floor and the other is free floating. They have long, slender, filament-like projections on their body called as tentacles. Tentacles help in movement and in catching the prey. Examples of organisms in Cnidaria is Hydra and jellyfish. The remaining groups of invertebrates will be discussed in the next classes. So, we'll wind up today's class. Thank you.